Hoi hoi there, Shroomies. How are we all? I hope that each and every one of you are doing well, and good morning. Or good night, I guess, depending on where you are. Here in Eldenburn, we wake to another lovely, lovely night. You know, dark, void, emptiness, absolutely, terribly, definitely no sun in the sky. Oh, is that a I'm just gonna go. Just back inside. Yep. Um. But how are we, guys? It's been a while since I've connected up to the hive mind. What are we up to? Do you guys want to say hi to Jeffrey? This is Jeffrey. Say hi to Jeffrey, and we say hi to Juniper. And we eat our potatoes. And we hope that things are not outside our door. I know that you can see through my eyes at the moment, my beautiful little Shroomies. Can I just say, didn't I look at how pretty my towels are? My little bumblebee plushes. Oh, is that ghost going? God, I hate the sounds in this place. But we have recently had a whole bunch of newbies fall through the rift. They've all just kind of dropped down, and I've decided that for once I might actually talk to people and be brilliant, you know? Um, and that I might set up a little place where I can help support them. Just like my mother used to do back in my hometown. Just a little place with a few cups of tea and things. Don't mind me. It's been a while since Leo's been home. I've kind of just taken over a little bit, put some of his trash in the bin, you know. One thing I am grateful for is the way that he's set up his doors. Makes it a lot easier to defend myself without a proper weapon. I I hate hurting things. Um, but our main goal for this night is to both find a location and then set up a location for us to sell our teas and our apple pie. Because I'm just gonna give it there. Because this place is dangerous and everything is dangerous, and sometimes you just need like a nice cup of tea. So we're going to try and run and avoid everything like always, all the way back to the city because the city is kind of safe. Um, at least most of the time. There have been some interesting things happening in the city as of late. I find that traveling by water is a much better way to go rather than land. Everything wants to kill you. That can be said about everything here in Eldenburn, but oh well. You learn to live with it. I'm thinking that I might as well also uh work with the new people. Like I might be able to offer them pies and all kinds of things just to like don't mind me jumping over the fence. I don't like using the gate and I don't want to be thrown out again. Um but I think I can offer them stuff. I know they might not be the biggest fan of taking things from an outsider, but I feel like there are certainly worse possibilities than me. God, the hive freezes today are terrible. What y'all doing to me? Now, I know that Leo said he had a shop. So look, it's been a while since I've been in the city. The hive freezes get real bad. Um, like really bad, my dude. But I am willing to deal with it so that we can build a shop. On second thought, maybe this is a bad idea. I keep feeling so sick with the hive freezes over here. Maybe I should just leave Leo to his own shop. I don't even know where it is. And this means we've got to go all the way back through all of the monsters and things. But on the bright side, maybe we should go through the gate instead and then find out where the adventure is and new people are more likely to come through. 'Cause if I go... Hi, Octavia. Yeah, don't worry. I know. You know, you having the gate shut is what makes me jump over the fences. I'd recommend lifting it up. I know it's for our protection, but like, I just gonna hop the fence. The monsters can do that too, you know. Just hop the fence. I don't think Octavia knows that they can just hop the fence, guys. Hmm. The dangers. The dangers are real. Do you see this, Octavia? Yes, I'm in the water, but do you see this? Do I can get up here. What's stopping them from coming up here? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. This is the correct way to deal with monsters. Never mind, Octavia. I get why you do this. They're not that smart. Okay. So if they run straight this way... Well, it seems like an adventurer is doing things over there. And then my little cottage with our darling Leo is just over here. I mean, it seems to reason that we could probably just set up shop right out front of our home. Slowly expand, you know. It's been a while since I've wanted to expand an area. Most of the time it's not really worth it. But with how many new people just fell through the void and into here, through all the rifts and things, makes sense that we'd make something. Let's just head back into our home real quick. I didn't mean to do that. Just gonna lie down for a bit. And I'm gonna store away some of these things. Remove that. One can never have too many crafting tables. I'm thinking we make just a little stand to start with. And then we'll put some of our beautiful teas that I've spent way too long brewing. While we're here, how's everyone doing? You doing okay? Tea is growing. You can never have too much tea. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking it wouldn't be the worst idea if we add some furry critters as well to our new tea shop. Maybe like some raccoons or some foxes or some cats. What do you think, Jeffrey? Jeffrey's on board with the idea. You can't tell me otherwise. You guys don't speak Jeffrey. You only speak Shroom. Now, the most important thing is finding the right location. I'm thinking if... Oh, what are you? You're adorable. Can I, like... Can I, like... What do I have to do? Do you like flowers? Oh. I'm sorry, sir. I don't want you here right now. Who's that? We could go up and poke them. I'm just saying, we could just go over there. We could just slowly just like Do you think they saw us move? If we move really slowly, right? They've only got one eye. This should be fine. How close do I need to get? What if we lick them? What do you think they taste like? Do you think they taste mossy?
Hello?
Do you taste like moss?
Pardon?
Do you taste like moss?
Not... I mean... no. It's not.
Well, that answers that question.
I mean, it could be moss. I don't actually know if it's moss.
I could find out.
Generally, not exactly fond of being chewed on. Eaten. Would you chew on me?
Munched. Devoured. Crunched.
I'd rather stay alive. Thank you.
Staying alive is a good idea. I've heard it's very good for your health.
It's something. It's a start.
Alright, well, I'm assuming you're one of the new fall people falling.
Yes. Sorry. Fluff. I came down with the guild. I think it's in that direction.
It's in that direction.
I live in that. I live that way.
Well, I live in that direction. As you could probably, yeah. Oh no, not the house. I don't live in that. That's gross. Who would want to live in that house?
No.
No, that's Leo's house. Have you met Leo? Leo's pretty nice. You should definitely meet him. Gets a bit sad.
Gets a bit sad.
Yes.
Oh,
Most people get a bit sad here in this.
that's understandable. I'm not been here long, but I'm not entirely fond of it.
Do you remember what the sun looks like?
Yes, I've I've only been here a couple days.
Can you tell me?
Uh, well, it's big, bright, almost the same color as like the bottom of your skirt.
Oh, actually, tell me more about your entire world. I've heard like
Oh,
so many different
yes.
stories.
Um.
Actually, you should follow me. You should
Yes.
come to a stranger's house. I won't poison you. It's fine.
It wouldn't be the first time.
I'm assuming you have some kind of hot beverage similar to what I like to call tea, wherever you're
Uh,
from.
Sometimes. Do you want me to close the door? Or you...
That's fine.
Okay.
Do you prefer sweet things?
Um. Gosh, it's been a while. I don't really mind. Haven't had tea in, gosh, probably years.
Here you go. Now tell me everything about where you're from.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow, that is very good tea.
I've spent a long
Well,
time perfecting it.
fair enough. But yes. Oh gosh, where I'm from. Well,
Start with a name.
oh right, Fluff. That I'm Fluff.
No, the name of your
Oh,
place.
my play. Overworld.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that one yet.
I don't think it had an actual name. I was only out in the more of the countryside, near a forest sort of area.
Oh, I like forests.
I'm often fond of them as well. Have you seen the glowing one just over there? It's actually where I live.
Oh, it is a very nice
Very
little
pretty.
place.
Yeah.
The trees
But
didn't like me though, so.
no? Huh. So just fine. But that doesn't matter. But yes, it's just a small little town. Often plagued with pillages and the like.
What's a pillager?
Oh gosh, you haven't seen them around? They're here as well. Sort of, uh, very ashen looking, kind of like villagers,
Oh,
but
you mean the squid men?
sure.
They have like
Yes.
the really big squid noses.
I generally fairly insensitive to call them squid noses, but
Oof.
every time. Every
Oh,
single time.
imagine not being Australian.
No, the server restarted.
Yeah, but the
I promise you
timing.
this. Yeah.
Every time.
Every single time. This happened to me last season. Every time I'd stream on the server, it'd restart.
That's a big ol' sad right there.
It's okay, the one time I tried doing lore on my own, it didn't actually restart. It did during the trials, which was like a big lore event. That was hilarious.
I'm looking forward to like the events and things.
Yeah. Now we just gotta wait a bit for the server to actually be. Because it'll take a while.
Out of character, I hope you're ready for the most forgetful, clumsy, but somehow still weirdly knowledgeable dumbass
Hmm.
that is me.
Just keep refreshing the server page. Eventually, It'll become old. Oh, it's old now.
Yeah.
The server is old.
Imagine being old.
Once it's off of, once it's off of being old, it'll be fine again. Realizing I probably should have finished this drink yesterday. Smells kind of weird now, but
What
it's fine.
drink?
It's an aloe vera with a hint of honey.
Oh, that sounds good.
I definitely should have finished it yesterday. There we go, it's up now. Damn, back to being an angsty little guy.
Angsty little goofy little guy.
Oh god, just the angstiest and the goofiest.
Golden retriever black cat.
Real.
New dynamic unlocked.
Yeah, and they're both plants, kind of. Well, you're more mushroom than plant, but like we don't.
Yeah, I'm just
really
a all-round fun guy.
Oh god.
I can't wait for mine to break. I think it might be.
I believe. Oh.
Look.
Oh, you have a sand seal plush. That's cute.
Yeah. Did you see Jeffrey? Jeffrey's on the bed.
Jeffrey's on the bed. Wonderful. If you have a raccoon, I probably should close the door.
Yeah, maybe.
Enjoying the game.
It's encrypting. It's being slow. I can't wait for me to have to restart my. Yup. Took too long to log in. One more try, and if it doesn't work, it's time to restart Minecraft.
Yeah. Gosh, mine did that when I was on my laptop, except it'd actually just be that if I alt-tabbed, it'd crash the entire thing and I wouldn't be able to get back in.
Oof.
As long as I was still streaming.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it wasn't. And that's why I got a new PC. 100%.
I think it's gonna be a reset. Oh.
Oh.
It only happens when the server closes before I log off. Alright. All of you guys can look at the be right back screen while I restart this.
Yippee!
Look at the pretty petals.
Wonderful paradox. It is very pretty. Oh, you got little mats in front of your stoves. That's cute. I'm just jumping around your house.
Enjoy it. It's the backup house.
Yeah, you couldn't find the tree.
The tree was with the amount of time my characters lived here, it's not the worst if she's got 2 houses.
Yeah.
Or 5.
About a few.
I've got another one over in Nick's space.
Fair.
I will get a home in everyone's base. I would like to infiltrate them all and give them tea.
Server's back up, it was just a restart.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm just having a difficulty. Well, I can't wait to like meet him in game and be like so annoying that he becomes my only enemy, because I feel like she will 100% be into like playing an enemy with someone.
You'll probably end up automatically being on bad terms with Callan, Chichi's character, because he will be like, "Ah, that's a fae, hate that thing."
Well, I'm not technically a fae. And I hate Faye just as much as he does, probably.
Oh, see, but your magic. He's like, don't like magic. That's of the devil from the Bible.
I mean, he doesn't have to know.
God, he mentioned to me, like, what if Callan just started calling Fluff an elf? And I was like, they wouldn't be very happy about that.
Imagine being an elf.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you think of the skin? I made it like 5 minutes before I joined.
Fair. I used a different skin on launch that more matched my first season skin.
I do want to go back and like watch some more of the first season stuff.
Unfortunately, I only actually started streaming halfway through the season.
Yeah.
And obviously Moth didn't stream it. Oh, there you are.
Oh my god. I can hear the wind.
But yeah, I think the
I'm still on the loading to range screen.
yeah, it'll be like that for a while.
Yeah. Night night, Dre. Sleep well.
There were vods at some point of the first two lore events, but I think they were just like taken down. But because,
One of these days, I'm gonna have to time how long it actually takes the loading terrain to disappear. Because I'm only in now. Have you ever licked a pillager?
No. That's not generally something I'm into.
Anyway.
Yes, right, you were asking about something. Sorry, it's a little harder to think here than anywhere that there is sunlight.
I wish the sun was here.
Yes, I'm quite useless. Like, do you mind? This is gonna be a weird question. Do you mind if I punch you?
You can punch me.
It's not gonna like I can't. It just doesn't hurt.
Yeah, no, that was... Are you gonna be okay here? This place is dangerous.
I mean, I have a sword. I do have armor on it. Like,
Yeah, but still, those were some... Do you at least have...
I'll choose fire if that makes it any better.
What?
The sword it shoots fire.
No.
I also have spell. I know how this works. I can just pew, you know? That's usually green. I don't know why it was purple.
You should... No magic in the house. Thank you. Magic is dangerous. It is more dangerous here. So I'd rather, like, not accidentally hurt Jeffrey and Juniper or myself.
I'd argue magic is less dangerous here. At least than from where I'm from. It's a lot restricted. Less alive. Well, is it really alive? I don't know. It's... There's stuff going on with it. It can do less. It's fairly safe. Relatively safe then. I mean, if this magic system was what I was working with, wouldn't have done this to myself.
What exactly is it, by the way?
An attempt to become as like hardy as a tree, long-lived. Ended up getting interrupted midway through.
Oh, you had an accident like I did. Was yours magical?
Yes, very much so.
Ah, twinsies! That's a word that I learned from the town. It means we had the same thing.
Yeah. Yes, that's one way of putting it. But yes, like these flowers, very much would hurt. Please don't try and pull them out.
I wasn't going to. I assumed they were like my mushrooms.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yes, definitely.
Do yours grow directly out of you as well?
Well, technically,
Is it
it
in
kind
your
of
veins? Do you
in
still
my
have
mouth.
veins?
Mostly. Not sure about my arm or my face, but I'm fairly certain my lungs don't exist anymore. But well, they do. They're just, you know how closed systems work in chemistry.
I only know magic and baking and tea.
Fair enough, but so basically they kind of work. The plant stuff, plant respiration works with animal respiration. I don't really need to breathe that often.
That's a little concerning.
Probably the best thing I got out of this deal. I mean, I heal in water. That's a new thing. That is a very new thing.
You gotta nourish the roots. Do you have roots?
My eye. Probably. Well, that's where it originated, so I'm assuming that's the root of it.
Do you think you'd benefit from like pouring water directly into it then?
I'd like to be able to see. I only kind of got that back just before I fell into the rift the first time.
How many times have you fallen through the rift?
Twice.
How? How?
Well, first time I was trying to stop the spread of, this. And, just sort of opened up behind me, drank the potion, and well, it's rather painful when you're trying to get rid of something that is technically trying to be you. So I fell in. And the second time we were pulled through by Spirit. I think, well, I know she's somewhere in that facility in town.
Yeah.
Because Elijah, scientist, he's probably the worst. One of the worst, at least. Was erasing the world. We've all fallen in. Well, we'd been pulled into it by him as an experiment.
Yeah.
The more I say, the more he really is just the worst.
There are lots of bad people in the world. That's why you gotta stay optimistic and happy so that you can be a nice person in the world.
That's one
Do, do,
stance.
do you want some more tea?
I haven't had the opportunity to drink this one yet. It was still a bit hot. It's nice though. But yes, it's. Thank you. Goodness, what else is there to say, really? I went off on a whole tangent about Otherworld while.
That's alright. Well, in this world, you said you had a home. Is anyone else with you, or are you trying to deal with everything alone?
Well, I don't really have a home yet. It's more of an existing in a place currently. Working on a home though. That's I did that last time. It worked well enough until everything got destroyed. But yes, but I think there's a bee. I think their name's Marigold. They've been hanging around. Haven't seen them much yet, but
You'll get used to everyone eventually. Or you won't, and then you'll never see them again because of the horrors of the world, but oh well.
yeah. Well, I mean, I never really saw much of anyone last place.
That
And
sounds
I live
lonely.
right next to the guild.
That sounds even more lonely.
To be fair, no one really. There were kind of two guys at the guild, separately. One of them just disappeared one day. The other, I'm fairly certain he got, you know, when the world ended.
Poof.
I mean, he was not the greatest person.
You sound like you've been through one, a lot, two, without many people supporting you, and three, you need a lot more tea.
That's one way to put it.
I have more. It might not be enough, but if you need more tea.
I think I'm okay with D for now. Gosh. I did have friend. There was. Hang on, there's.
Do you need to sit down or anything?
I don't have it on me currently. One of the things that survived from the other world was. Wait, shit. It was a photograph of a couple of. I suppose they were friends, and I. They were good people.
It's good to know that you had someone, some people, some friends,
Yeah.
people and persons and beings.
I mean, I was. Oh goodness. Technically co-leader of a faction. I still am, I think, but considering half of us are dead.
Is that like a guild or a party or?
Kind of. I mean, we was sort of just like an alliance of people to just go up again. Well, so we could be on the same level as sort of Alba and Callisto. And
Who?
Oh goodness. Alba was. Have you met Callan McMahill yet? I've
No.
mentioned him before, I think, but
I
he's
haven't.
down with me.
I haven't had a chance to meet everyone. I met a really nice a pufferfish and like a robot.
I don't recall the robot.
Yeah, no, he lives directly that way.
Oh.
For safety's sake, we made a path all the way there, just in case he needs anything.
Fair. Yes. He had a rather impressive. It wasn't a kingdom. It was. I don't know what he called it. It wasn't a monastery. Too big for that. Too small for king. There were a lot of people there. They had a castle.
A
and
cult.
Alba, I think he'd take offense to that, but yeah, probably.
I mean,
They had
most
a
people
holy
take
text and
offense to be
everything.
called a cult.
They did have a holy text, so. And he did believe in a god. I'm not sure if everyone in there believed in a god, but
that sounds like
very
a cult.
insistent that everyone else should be believing in that. It does, doesn't it?
Very much so. Though I'd assume they'd probably call it a religion or some other fancy word. A religion all starts as a cult.
That makes sense. Not really the sort myself. But yes, Callisto was Actius's Actius Valorum. He
Wait, what was the last name?
Valorum. Yes.
Well, like,
Star's father.
Star's been great.
I think we just got off on the wrong foot.
Well, I've never actually met them, but all of the other townsfolk who come and see me seem to have pretty high regards of them.
That's...
Maybe I should add that to my to-do list. I'll have to grab one of the spare books from Leo's.
Oh gosh, I need to start work on a couple more of those. I've been logging what in the last world I sort of logged everything that we found about the scientists and the rift. I don't know where those books got to at the moment. They were in a backpack that I thought I had on me, but I don't.
Time for a big old stretch.
It's
But we are in Lordru. Oh god. Well, I'm sure if it was on you at the time, it's probably somewhere here.
It's probably back at my place. But yeah, there was some revelations made. Well, as the world was being destroyed that I couldn't exactly jot down. Not that quick a writer.
It's all good. I mean, you were facing destruction of your entire world. I feel like that's
there was also a very... Do you know what the Wither is?
What, like the Withering?
The Wither, he's like a big skeleton thing with 3 heads.
No, but I know of the Withering, which is like this thing that happens when you get too close to stuff and then you start like falling to pieces and crumbling and things and ugh, that's gross.
Think of that but embodied.
That sounds terrifying.
Yes, it is. And it was bigger than a usual one, and it kept drawing everything from the world into itself. I think it was called a withered... Well, it called...
You're a good Shroomie, Drew.
A wither storm, but there was a wither and it caused a storm and everything was a lot.
The more I find out about your previous world and things, the more concerned I am for you. Are you sure you're doing alright?
I have never been sure of anything.
Do you want to pet Jeffrey? That tends to help a lot of new people who come by.
Who's Jeffrey?
Oh, this is Jeffrey. Come say hi.
Oh, hello, Jeffrey.
He's an emotional support raccoon, according to the previous people I've had here. I don't know, he just steals eggs.
I have some eggs. Oh, he very much wants them.
Yeah. I mean, he's been good. I guess.
Here you go.
He's not as well behaved as Juniper. No, Juniper's very, very nice and quiet. Are you sure you don't want more tea?
I still have this one.
Are you gonna be okay getting back to...
Oh, yes, when I say I'm just over there, I mean I'm like only, 50 blocks that direction? Maybe 100.
With everything that's happened, would you be against me seeing where you are in case you need something?
Sure, there's not much there yet. I just live under a tree. Sorry, I feel rude going first out of your house.
I'd rather not have you in there without me.
That's understandable. Oh gosh, you're there. But yes, this way. No, this way. Sorry, I thought wrong path. Oh, there's a sheep there. Oh, goodness, we had those in. They were in the last world, but I forgot what they were called. I think Alba had a couple, but they were more lit up. Oh gosh, that needs to be cleaned up at some point. But, oh, good. Okay, mate, sir.
Oh, there's a pig. Hello, piggy. How are you?
Ow.
You doing well? That's good to know.
There we go.
Did you see the piggy?
Give me a moment.
He says his name is John.
John the piggy. Hello, John. Oh, goodbye, John. I don't think he likes me very much.
He says you smell different.
But yeah, just so you can actually see right here. As I said, I'm not very far.
It would be quite easy to make a little pathway.
Just watch out for the drowned.
You know, out of everything, I don't think I've had much experience with them.
Oh, they like to come up when I'm fishing or something. Yes, we've just got a bit of a farm, a little bit of magic stuff going. There's more up there, but I haven't had the opportunity to actually...
And have you considered building a structure?
Yes, I just need to get materials for it. That over there is where I'm planning on. But I do have bed and things down here. I think Marigold made this. I was, in fact, just out in the open.
Yes, that's not the best idea.
Speaking of not the best idea, he's not particularly happy with you.
They never are.
There we go. Oh my goodness. Just need to... Give me a moment. Oh, that's not right. There we are. The only annoying thing about living near the water.
What's your name?
You just got kind of appeared here, like a couple of minutes before I went over to check the town. He hasn't been here long. Yeah, it doesn't have a name yet.
Did you ask him for his name?
Well, unfortunately, I'm not fluent in ducks. I did have some before. They they were a gift from a friend.
It's not a he. So I can't pronounce her name. It's in Duckish.
Of course.
I could try, but it would sound terrible to us.
Oh dear.
She likes the shiny things, so.
That's understandable. There are a lot of people that
I
like
also
that.
enjoy the shiny things.
I think there are a couple of turtles that, or tortoises. I can never tortoises, not turtles. Turtles are the other one. They come here sometimes, but doesn't seem like there's any now. Oh, there's a couple in the water, but there's also a catfish. Gotta keep an eye on those things. Never know what they're gonna eat.
Everything.
Yes, yes. A little tortoise. Hi. But I'm been talking about me. What about you? How who? I don't. Did I ever catch your name?
No, you didn't ask for it.
I didn't. Did I? I'm sorry. Hello. Do you have a name you'd like me to call you?
I have a name. I will not give it to you. Instead, you can call me Lee.
Okay.
Should never give anyone your full name.
Unfortunately, I only have one name. Well, people have given me other names, but they're you don't really get last names where I'm from unless.
What about true
you
names?
went
You have true
there.
names?
That's not really a thing. I suppose my name is the only name I have that I choose to take. So I am
Well,
not calling myself a derogatory term.
a true name is your spirit name, like the name of the spirit that inhabits you. You share it with your bonded. I've talked about this with one of the one of the newer townfolk. Nora, I'm pretty sure, said it was similar to marriage. But when you get bonded, you share your true name, and that gives you complete and total control. And you're surrendering to the other person, and they're surrendering to you. It's actually quite beautiful if you ever get to go to a bonding ceremony.
I mean, well, whose true name gets taken? Like, if you start sharing the true name, does it like combine together? Does one?
No, everyone you only have one true name for yourself, and someone has one true name for them. And you give each other, like you tell each other your true names.
Oh, you don't actually take the.
That would be terrifying. How would you know what your true name is if you take someone else's true name?
Well, then it'd be what theirs was before, and theirs would be what yours was before.
That sounds too confusing.
I mean, this whole true name thing sounds a little bit confusing to me.
That's fair enough. But it's what's another way to explain it? Think. Did you parents? Parents are a thing? You have parents? Yes, no.
Yes. I would be a little bit concerned if I was born and somehow didn't have parents.
I've met people like that without. There are lots of different people here. Just thought I'd double check. You know how most parents around their children are like mum or dad or mother or those kinds of titles?
Yes.
Think of that as your name. And when someone gets older, they learn like their parent has an actual name. And then if they were to use that actual name, it would be considered an offense or a slight or have some power behind it. Same thing's kind of like with names and true names. So my name is Lee. So you will call me Lee.
True name.
But if I gave you my true name and you called me that, then I would have to respond. And I would have to help.
That doesn't sound very pleasant.
Well, that's why you only give it to the person that you bond with.
Yeah.
I think the difference that Nora pointed out between bonding and this marriage that most people have is that bonding is different in terms of feelings. Apparently, marriage, based on what she was saying, is love and like usually a very specific kind of love. Whereas bonding is just finding your person, the person that gets you.
So, like how some people think of soulmates, or the idea of it.
I think so. I've only heard that about that like in passing. I haven't really. I don't go into town often.
Fair. It's basically to the idea that everyone has someone that just.
Yeah, that would be close to bonding. Except bonding's when you find them and you realize, and then they're all right with bonding with you. Consent.
Important. I mean, I think I get having that level of trust with someone. It's been a while though. But that sounds nice, but also slightly horrifying.
It is. It's terrifying and amazing and brilliant. I'm sorry. Anyway,
Would you like some tea?
oh no, I'll go home and brew some more. It'll be a nice time. No, but unlike what you've told me, my world is hopefully still going strong.
Oh, no, that wasn't my world that got destroyed. That was the world I was in before that I was taken from my world.
Right. Sorry, I keep forgetting that you've got multiple. It happening twice.
Yeah. I was only in that last world for, gosh, it had to have been like a couple of months, maybe a year at most, but.
Well, hopefully you're only here for a year. Hopefully less.
Yes, I'm not sure I'd be able to last much longer than that.
You'd get used to it.
No, from a physiological standpoint. Unfortunate thing about the fact that this needs sunlight to remain stable or, well, exist. I don't know. It's very confusing. Not really done before. A very experimental thing I did. Went very wrong. Wasn't supposed to, but it did.
As much as I hate the magic in this world, there's probably something that can replicate it. The sunlight.
I don't know. The artificial lights haven't really. I think it's more of a what the sun provides that all of this doesn't.
Well, then I definitely hope that you're out of here sooner rather than later.
I'll survive. That's the plan, at least.
Well, you know where I am. If you ever need tea or a cuddly emotional support raccoon, and you'll definitely need to spend some more time with Leo. He's pretty nice when you get to know him.
I just haven't seen him much. I think Star talked to him a little bit on the first day. They kind of yelled across the room at each other.
They do that.
In a friendly way. They weren't.
Leo speaks a lot about Star.
Net.
The paper in the computer that does the type.
In the computer, that's baffling. Insane.
I gave up trying to understand it.
Yeah, apparently there's just logbooks in the boxes that you can just access somehow. I don't even know how to access it. Star said something about typing in log 1, but like I don't. How are you supposed to know how many there are if you can't see the logbooks?
This is why I just asked Leo things.
It's understandable. I might take the time to put them into physical writing just for my own peace of mind. And so I can reference them when I want, but gosh, friggin' the scientist, Elijah Laswell, he used audio logs. Do you know how inconvenient that was to try and transcribe?
I'm assuming difficult.
Yes, I'm not exactly the best when it comes to audio processing. I mean, one of my ears is a little bit, you know. But never quite got around to figuring out how to fix an ear.
It would be quite difficult, I'd assume.
Yeah. At least with an eye, you can sort of know what you're supposed to be fixing.
The eye. It does the looking.
Yes. Though theoretically, hearing should be similar, but I suppose I just didn't think about it. I hadn't talked to many people before heading into the. I think they called it Eldenburn. That's the world before this one.
Is there a reason you didn't talk to them, or just like? Because you mentioned
well,
you were a bit like, and that people were.
Wild magic was generally frowned upon. A little more than frowned upon. Very. And obviously, with such an obvious marker of having more than dabbled in it.
You do look a bit different.
Yes, it's supposed to be entirely human looking, but I'm not. That's somewhat my own fault. Should have realized sooner what they were doing, but
I think the flowers are very pretty.
they are, but they're annoying sometimes. They like making their opinions known.
Do they whisper to you?
Sometimes. Mostly in down moments where nothing's happening or no one's talking to me. I have considered the fact that I may be insane, but not quite there yet.
I don't think you are.
I mostly just tune them out unless they're saying something particularly helpful.
I wonder if they'd whisper to me.
They're quiet at the moment, so maybe if you listened hard enough.
Do you have names for them?
I will be honest, I never thought of that. I mean, there are different sort of
Voices?
it's not really voices, it's just
Feelings?
different, I was gonna say like colors, like shades of what they convey. Like thoughts, but not.
Like blue and red and purple?
Yeah, there's like they can say the same things, they can be mixed, but they can also be entirely separate. Like, say, green and purple versus green and like lime green.
Do yours always make sense?
Oh, absolutely not.
Thank heavens.
I don't think there's anyone or anything that always makes sense. It's just the fallacy of being a living being. Well, I suppose there are technically robots in the like. There was one. I think he called himself Cheesebot, like back in Eldenburn.
Cheesebot?
You didn't? Yes, I only met him once, but he threw alcohol at me. Well, no, he handed me alcohol. It was strange.
Why drink alcohol when you can drink tea?
I don't drink alcohol.
So you should drink more tea.
But yes, no, there's no such thing as something that makes sense all the time. I've learned that that's okay. Right,
How do you feel about physical touch? I would like to pat you somewhat reassuringly on the back.
just avoid the plants, I guess.
I mean, your back seems pretty clear of it. I mean, I can't tell too much because of the shirt, but
Oh gosh, it's mostly right side-ish.
you've been through a lot.
It happens.
You know, but you're still doing amazing.
Just really have to focus on trying to get home, get back to.
Well, if there is anything I can do to help, tea, raccoon, resources, talking to people. I'm not very good at the last one, but talking to people.
Oh, neither am I. It's
I've been here long enough that the awkwardness is kind of left and it's just weird.
Goodness. Well, at least you haven't made any enemies. That's.
It's hard to make enemies when you don't spend too much time with people.
Fair.
It's hard to make enemies when there aren't many people.
Unfortunately, forced proximity to a very, very diverse group is not exactly amenable for everyone being friends. Though, to be fair, the people I was explicitly enemies with weren't exactly the greatest.
Why were they your enemies?
Well, Callan, he's
Magic, yeah. But other than that,
and he is fairly racist, xenophobic even. It was the whole thing, assault, segregation. He's not a very nice person. Please be careful if you meet him.
he doesn't live close, does he?
I don't believe so. I think he's off a couple thousand blocks away, maybe that. No, I don't think it's that direction. I can't remember the direction, but he is very much a couple thousand blocks away. 2 or 3, maybe. The other one you don't have to worry about. He's dead. But Sven, we did not see eye to eye. He was one of the guild members. The people said he was okay, but when I met him, he immediately took me to his, well, he called it a village, but he
Who's
also
that?
told me it was, who's, King. I saw him briefly when we first,
I don't have any more
got poisoned
tea.
by the mushroom. I don't think he knows. I don't think he's having a very good time.
Do you think help?
I think you got poisoned by the mushroom.
Well, it's his fault for, mushroom.
Yeah. Well, some of them are okay. There's one that makes you glow. I think there's one of those over that way.
Mushrooms are beautiful.
Yes. But those ones are definitely the...
Some of them make you a real fun guy. I learned that one from Leo.
Gosh, I was friends with the mushroom. She was called the Shroom Queen. I think her full title was Tiny Shroom Queen, but we mostly just called her Shroom Queen.
Sounds adorable.
She was like a little mushroom fairy, sort of. She was somehow shorter than me, and I'm not exactly the tallest person.
You are a little short.
Yeah.
Is that a soft spot?
Genetics.
It's okay.
That's not the worst thing to have.
Small.
I have been picked up multiple times already since coming here.
Really?
It's very strange. Yeah. Yeah.
Now you're tall. Oh, he was looking at us.
It's nice when it's not someone that you've talked like 3 words with. Oh, is he? Come here.
What's he doing?
Can you just throw
Is he someone you know, or
I've met him briefly.
is he drowning?
I don't know. I can't see where he went.
There are so many new strange ones.
Yeah. I think he's fine. He's just heading off towards maybe the guild. I know that's in that direction. There's those Huronese at those houses.
Soon there'll be a tea shop.
Oh.
I used to live quite far away from this area, and I want to bring all of my teas and my goodness and my herbs and things closer now that there's frankly too many of you new people. It's very concerning.
Well, we were sort of all grabbed at once. Because, not even a lot of us that were, like, supposed to be grabbed were grabbed. It was just all others.
Still, there's so many.
Concerning that Spirit apparently managed to grab so many people that were from the wrong place.
It happens.
Yes, but it's a little more concerning when it's people's lives on the line that are depending on it.
Trust me, it's not something that is. It just happens.
Yes, it does.
But yeah, I
I
want to set up a little tea shop over there between my place and the town.
understandable.
And that way we can have plenty of teas and herbs and drinks and maybe a few raccoons. And I'm sorry, I just broke your glowberries.
I think I have some more. If not,
I have plenty if you need some more.
Oh, yeah, I got that from Gerald the other day.
Gerald?
Yeah. He lives with Star at the Mothia
Oh, right.
mansion.
Sorry,
He
it's
said
been
there
a.
was a maid.
I'd rather not go to strange places like that. Apparently, according to Leo, there are quite a lot more monsters over there than there are over here.
Mm. Yeah. He's
I don't fight monsters very well.
No, I think that drowned us thinking about it. Don't do it. I see you. Don't. Yeah, no, he wants it. Just get out. Out. There we go. Useful thing about magic, it can. It's good for range.
It is very good for range. I I think I will be continuing to pass on the magic of this land, though.
That's fair. It's similar to.
You have a tortoise in your boat.
Oh. Well, I suppose he lives there now. I have another one if you need it somewhere.
Hello. What's your name? Your name's Mellow, huh? And you're an amazing, brilliant little bean? Aw. Thank you. Mellow's very nice. You should definitely keep Mellow in the boat.
Hmm. Yeah, you can. No, I can live there. But I did find that extra boat if you wanted it. Well, there were two extras, but I took one. Oh. Thank you. Fell down anyway.
Doors.
Yes, this is my little part of the world that I need to actually build on.
I'm
If
sure
you
it'll
see
be
any sweet
amazing.
berries around, don't worry about them. They just appear sometimes.
What do you mean?
Well, if you see any sweet berries around here, I'm sorry. Please don't walk into them. They hurt. They hurt quite a bit.
All right. That's
That's what happened to my left one. They thought I was already dead. My fault, but they tried to take me. I was like, no, I'm not dead yet. Let me go. They listened, thankfully, but
Do you plan to make a little dock area since you're across the
yes, I probably around here-ish, just because it's the most. Oh, King's back over there. I think he got poisoned again.
The mushrooms
Anyway,
don't like them.
no, though, I mean, if he keeps running into the same mushroom, that's... Oh, there's also not very nice. I'm gonna hope he's okay. Well, if he's not dead yet from the amount of, poison seems to be happening.
I don't know. I feel like this is what I mean. I need to open that tea shop for people going out and trying to do things.
Yeah, let's just, take a little bit of...
I think you missed.
I think I did as well. Oh, I think I hit that time. Oh, yep.
Oh,
Definitely
yeah.
hit that time.
Definitely. I guess this is a thing.
This is a fight. No, stop that. I'm in the water now. What are you going to... Yep,
Oh.
that was an explosion. Oh no, that's gonna start a forest fire. Oh
This
no.
spy,
Oh,
I must stay away from that, thank you.
oh shit. So should I, but I'd prefer my place to be. Okay, there is a hole here now.
You could turn it into a pond.
I could. Um. Hello. Oh,
You think he's
oh,
okay?
are you okay? Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, let me just lights. That is not the lights. That is the breaking.
There's also a green boy over there.
Um, he just walked into the. They don't like interacting with me. They kind of run for some reason.
Remind me to keep you around more often. They do not like me.
I think it's the slippers I found.
The little itty bitty mushroom. Hello. Are you gonna grow up big and strong? Good mushroom. You should
There
give
are
it.
a couple of those around here.
Yeah, they're gonna be big, beautiful boys and girls and shrooms and connect up and become part of the mind. It's gonna be great.
Mm. This is a nice area. Gosh, it's almost surreal. I lived in a very different area to this. Both
No
times I
trees?
lived in areas. Well, not necessarily. Well, the last place I lived was it was sort of a field of poppies.
Puppies sound amazing.
They are. It's a very different color scheme though. I found that which would flower near the Mothia, near where they are. The leaves it produces are quite nice. This area is.
I think you might end up having a neighbor.
Well, I mean.
Trust me, it's a lot easier if you stick together in this place.
Yeah.
Do not think I would have made it this far if I hadn't stuck with people.
That's understandable. I've never really been the most sociable person.
You just gotta find someone that's willing to be the social person.
Yes, that was my friend. Jeez.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I didn't mean to, I swear.
Hang on, I got him. Oh, come on. Come on, mate. Oh.
Well, it's been a while since that's happened.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you get used to that feeling as well.
Are you okay to get back here, though?
We'll find out.
What happened to your friend?
Enderman. Lanky tall boys. Very aggressive.
Only when you look at them. Which, I mean, fair enough for them. Goodness, I still have that. So, you say it doesn't happen often, but it's happened before?
Oh yeah, you'll get used to it. It's something with this place. You feel it, but it's like a thread. Or at least for me, it's like a thread. Everyone seems to have the thread until they don't have the thread.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a thing.
And this thread, it's like it'll connects you to the world?
Kind of. Some threads are different. My thread is strange.
Oh. Can you see these threads?
No, but you know how like you can feel that thing of yours with your flowers, and it feels the same like mushrooms in my hair as the petals might feel to you.
I mean, they just feel like uncomfortable most of the time.
Yeah, you'll notice that after if you yeah, if you do. It's a weird sensation.
I mean, there's not much thought around death where I'm from. Like, religions aren't really big. There's a couple, mostly those that meddle with enchanting sometimes believe that there was a god and that, well, not even just the enchanters, but they believe that
Did your place not actually have gods?
I don't know. I don't believe in it, but their main theory about God is that they did. Their death is what sparked magic to be available as it is.
Huh.
Like, because magic is sort of a suggestion, a power that if you have enough will, enough creativity, and like the sort of catalyst, mostly lapis, and just experiences and the culmination of the magic within yourself, you could theoretically do just about anything. I know there are people that, like, you know how Star has those wings because they're a demi-human, right?
Yeah.
Those aren't really things where I'm from, but I personally knew someone who they have these massive bird-like wings in a brilliant blue, and they span multiple blocks that they just grew out of their back with magic. They sort of... It's deeply frowned upon in those outside of magic to enchant a person, especially yourself, because it changes the sort of construct of your inner, I suppose you'd call it soul. And
Huh.
but wings are the most common, just
Your
because.
magic sounds very different to mine.
I've even found this magic to be a struggle to get used to, just because there's so many rules with it and limitations, and books. Usually, I'm not using books, and all of the enchanting has to be done through. I'm standing on it, but these tables, it's strange. You can't just grab some lapis, ride on a tree, and make it grow taller, or and inscribe a water bucket to hold more.
Sorry, I'm still trying to wrap my head around your magic. That sounds so much more
Well,
freeing and like anyone could just do it.
it does require a lot of willpower. The magic, the world doesn't want to be changed. The magic is the force that allows you to change it, but the world, some things are easy. Like, say, if you're enchanting a diamond sword with things like smite and knockback, that's easy. Fairly, anyone could do it. Most people don't, but anyone could do it. But say if you're trying to, and like my my coat, it's currently around my waist, but that had so many enchantments before. Most of them got torn away when I first entered the rift, but like the pockets are deeper in them. That one stayed. Thankfully, that would have been so inconvenient if they weren't. Which is why I can hold
Pockets.
a lot of things. Yeah, like the pockets in them are very deep, and
I should get some
it
pockets.
did. It did have protection enchantments, but that got scrubbed away. Didn't like the fact that I had it. Apparently, like it's stitched into the lining with lapis imbued thread. It's I don't have the canister anymore, but I had a sort of kit where it had lapis imbued string, just lapis powder. It was useful. Lost that somewhere though, but wouldn't help me here anyway. So, not much worrying about it. So there was one time, the friend of mine with the wings, Lyrium, he was he's a very abrasive person. Um, kind of a jerk, but decent enough.
Oh?
God. Yeah, they were drinking, and they're like, "Oh, you're drinking it, and you just got here." It was a strength potion. It wasn't alcohol. It was. So I, I turned their drink into water. They gave me a very sour expression.
But what's wrong with water? Water's good for you.
Yeah, but I didn't complete it, so it was kind of just watered down alcohol.
That sounds interesting.
Mm. It was a little bit funny. So, gosh, I only actually met them a couple of months before falling into Eldengar. I hope that, well, they'd be fine. They can do pretty much anything. Far more adept at magic than me.
I don't know, you seem pretty adept.
I lost most of my capabilities when this happened, but if I got back home now, I'd be able to do a little bit. Maybe even slow this until I could find something more permanent. Well, again, of course. it did slow, but I think with how this world is, it's just getting faster to compensate for the fact that there is nothing to sort of sustain itself other than, well, me. But it'll probably work itself out eventually.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still quite intrigued by it. Two entirely different realms. Two very similar tragedies.
Well,
Have you ever tried eating the petals? Like,
no, they're fairly strong, actually. Weirdly so. You wouldn't think petals were that strong, but they stay in there. Believe me, I tried. So they're
I bet they'd make really nice tea.
I mean, if you can get them off, you're welcome to try, I suppose, but...
I wouldn't want to hurt you.
I mean, what are weakness and slowness potions for? Yeah, I don't actually have either of those at the moment, though. It's kind of inconvenient without being able to get to the end currently, but not the end, the nether. Nether is definitely the more common one. But well, I'd prefer to get myself set up before even thinking about...
The what?
Have you not seen the... Is the nether not a thing here?
What?
I mean, evidently you don't know about it, but...
In my 3,000 years here, I have never heard that mentioned.
It's very fiery.
That might be why.
I mean, where I'm from, most people don't go there. It's just mostly big cities and adventurers, of which I never really numbered. That's not the right spell. I just lit him up. But it was more common in Eldengar. There were, gosh, people just used portals to get around sometimes when waystones weren't working. But yes, a lot of fire, a lot of lava.
That sounds disgusting.
It's unpleasant for the most part, but there's this plant that's often used as a base for potion making. Netherwort. I've not been able to find any in the overworld here, though I have found blaze rods just around. I wouldn't hold blaze rods too tightly, they can burn a little bit. But
I wonder if this netherwort could further my tea brewing.
I mean, potions are somewhat like tea or soup even, except, well, no, closer to tea because they don't really fill you up hunger-wise, but they can have the same sort of effect. Like, you gave me that, gosh, I can't remember which one it was. The second one you gave me, the melon one, I think. There's a potion that can do a similar thing to that, but longer. Regeneration. It usually uses, ghast tears, another thing you find in the, nether.
Someone's tears?
Yes. Ghasts are... They're sort of massive, floating blobs.
I don't want to make something cry.
Well, they shoot fireballs at you.
I still don't want to make them cry.
Sometimes there is no choice.
There's always a choice.
Not when they're shooting fireballs at you and you hit it and then it just kind of flies back and it doesn't move out the way and then,
Just avoid the fireballs.
I do my best to do that, but, Sometimes you don't see it until it's too late.
It sounds dangerous. I do not like it.
Yes, the Nether is extremely dangerous. Blazes, which are where the blaze rods are from, obviously, they just straight up shoot fire at you if you get close enough. They're
That's worse.
very mean. They're often not found many places other than fortresses, which also contain wither skeletons, which... Oh. I think you just picked up... Uh-oh. Okay, what's up, Moth?
We need to add a mod. That I forgot to add. Well, like, because we have duplicate recipes, things that do the same recipe, there's a mod that will, like, allow us to choose which recipe to do.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll crash my game for you.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, but like Havarti brought it to my attention that some of them are duplicate. I didn't know that, and I was like, oh, and so I found a mod. Yeah, I should have done this. I'm so sorry. I didn't remember which mod did it, and I didn't look into it like I should have.
What's the mod called?
Polymorph.
Cool. I'll just
It should have a little like loop symbol on it. Yeah, I'll just let them know just to add it, and you can help lead you if they have confusion. Okay.
I'm hoping it's the fabric forge quilt one.
I am too. Well, while we're out of character, I noticed you, Mello. Thanks for the raid. You're amazing.
I'm not a mod here. I'm just so used to being mod in places.
Where are you modding? Mod?
Moth's chat, Teddy's chat.
No, where are you looking that you aren't?
Oh no, I've just had your stream open the entire time. Like when the raid came in, I was like, I wonder if I could sneakily shout them out in chat. I don't have that ability.
Mine isn't even turned on.
Oh no.
I need to go in and like fix it up at some point.
Do the slash shout out.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
While I'm at it, let me just there we go.
That's fair. It's okay, Taco. We were just like very confused, like that man is.
I have 2 lore deaths remaining.
Yeah, that was canon. Like that entire time, I was like, "Oh shit, that's canon, isn't it?"
Oh well, it's okay. I don't plan to be doing much. I'd like to
canon death loss
at some point talk to Moth about the fact that if I lose all 3 lives, I just become an NPC, just a quest giver.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, I'm not here for the fighting. I'm here to just have fun little roleplay moments.
Yeah. Based.
Can you imagine being in it for the roleplay?
Yeah. Imagine being in for the roleplay. Definitely didn't script and act out my yellow. What's up? Laura?
Servers are starting right now. Just so I know it's restarting. It's been added. Okay, thank you.
Well, I didn't catch him then.
Nope. Minecraft is already running. No, it's not. I closed it. There we go. It's gonna take the opportunity to hydrate.
That's a good idea.
I tend to do a lot of talking when I'm doing lore.
It's okay. I tend to play the listener.
Fluff will, in fact, just keep yapping.
That's okay.
I was also very excited to just be like, this is the first time I've actually talked about the magic system where Fluff is from.
Sorry, Lee's just a curious insane creature. She lives in Leo's walls. I'm not even kidding.
I mean, it's more of almost a basement, really, because you live like
No,
just
no, no.
over.
I have some tunnels and things that go up into his house and around his mines, and
I'm in the walls.
I'm in his walls. I have a place in his house.
Best. I don't even have a house yet. Though, to be fair, that house was made before the server start.
Do you want help with house?
No, I think I'm gonna schematic the one from last season because I actually really liked that house
That's fair enough.
and get like as close as I can to the I've been DM'd. Oh, it's just Moth telling me the server's up.
Wow. Only telling you?
Yup.
It's okay, I understand.
I mean, I'm not in streamer mode, so I can just hear the notifications come through.
I have mine up so I can see it on the second monitor.
Fair. Yeah, I always have Discord up on my second monitor.
That way I can play around with my mute button and see when I am and not muted.
Fair. But yeah, server's back up. I mean, you'll still get into Minecraft, but I mean, I have stream delay.
It'll get there. She takes a moment, but she gets there.
It's gonna be me because I mean, I'd bloody well hope I get in quickly. I take pride in the fact that my computer is like less than 6 months old.
Mine's 5 years old.
And she can run this server?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. That's a solid computer.
It was custom built to last because I wanted to not have to worry about stuff.
Fair.
And there's enough room to expand it as well.
Mm.
So I don't have to buy an entirely new one.
Yeah, I was just using a laptop before this. She did not like, she did not like doing multiple things.
Real quick, what
Mm?
do you actually see something there? Like in front of me?
In front of me? Oh, you talking about the light?
It's just a box.
Oh, yes, because I've kind of made the light invisible.
Oh, okay.
Like, I set all the values to 1.
I was like,
So
what on earth is it? Because it keeps flashing on my
I
screen.
actually have my, my block outlines turned off. And that's why I didn't notice that there was a thing there and hit there. And accidentally broke it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, what is this?
I'm the sort of insane person that specifically changes my shaders for lore, but I'm in the tree. There are now 2 turtles in there. Oh.
Can I swim with you?
I don't think you can.
I'm so sorry.
swim properly. It's okay, I have a hoe on me.
Aw.
I got so confused. I looked at the hoe and it was called an iron hoe. I usually use pirate speak when I play Minecraft. I was
I
very
know you
confused as to
do.
why it wasn't called an iron farming stick. No, a farming stick of iron.
Farm.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Nether.
The nether doesn't exist.
Nuh-uh.
I'm so sorry. You were still further away on my screen.
It's okay, when you punch me, I meow because of my slippers.
Imagine having anything other than a headpiece.
Kitty slippers.
Jelly.
It's kitty slippers. They scare away creepers.
Oh, that would be okay.
Yeah, that's why.
I need to get me some of them.
Yeah, I think they dropped when I killed a mimic.
I've killed so many things and just gotten things I don't understand.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have a soul back at my place.
Oh, that's fun. When did you die? Why do I have an obituary? Why do I have my obituary?
Would you like my obituary instead?
Oh, I remember when I died. No, thank you. But yeah, you know how I was like, I had a backpack. I think I actually lost that because backpacks go flying when you that wasn't the right space. Go flying when you open your grave, and I forgot about that fact. So I might have just lost my backpack with all of my law stuff in it. So like,
Uh-oh.
it's fine. I can make a novel out of my obituary. I can just get the books back, and I can get the photo back. I have it saved to my computer. I'll just have to.
Oh no, don't out of the... He got trapped in dirt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Ow.
I'm not sorry. I'm kidding, Fluff, come back.
This is my domain. The water.
Tell me, Fluff of the water, what is your wisdom?
Flax. It makes string. If you have like 2 of them.
It's mine now, I guess.
Okay. Flax. It makes string. Oh, guy. Hi.
I didn't murder the turtle.
The turtle is fine, dogger.
Oh hey, before we do lore stuff again, hi Trees, thanks for the raid! I recently used my usual shout out, so I can't actually do things, but here's a Fluff. It's yours now.
Hi. I'm yours now.
Congrats, you have another mouth to feed. Your wife likes plants, right? You like plants, your name's Trees.
He's a meat shield in Terraria. I
Then you
usually
should...
go summoner in Terraria. I'm not very good as a meat shield.
I go melee. I like strong.
Fair.
I'll come
I'm
and be a
an
meat
expert,
shield
so
at some
things hurt
point.
quite a bit more. Yeah, I've almost.
He went in his shell.
You can jump on them like.
Don't jump on him.
But he does the Koopa thing. Summoner, then your minions are the meat. Fair. I haven't beaten the Moonlord in regular Terraria. I have in Calamity with a friend though.
Imagine.
Which is a bit easier than. We need to play Terraria again sometime.
Terraria's fun.
It is. Cool.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
More.
Mm-hmm. I already had one of those.
Fine,
No,
never mind.
No. But yes, it's not very the Nether's not traversed much where I'm from either, but I mean, I suppose if you don't have reason to know about it, then you're not. Though I haven't heard anyone else mention the Nether as of yet.
Maybe it just doesn't exist here.
Maybe. That'll be. Oof, back to using soups, I guess.
Soup?
I mean, yeah, you can. Depending on which flour you
Why
put in the
soup when you can tea?
You make a good point.
Exactly. That's why we need tea shop. If you like tea, then surely all of the other new adventurers and people will like tea.
It's okay. I can. Okay. Free lighting.
This is why I
So,
don't use magic. It's too fragile.
I mean, you could do the same thing with a torch.
I don't trust it. I don't trust
torch?
magic. I don't trust fire. I trust the turtle.
I don't think the turtle trusts you.
That one
might,
does.
though. Oh, never
No,
mind.
I'm just gonna stop talking to the turtles.
Yeah. Oh.
Continue.
Hmm. Hi. This little tail's so silly. I think he likes you. You like a name tag? The boat.
No, I'm quite happy. He can live his life doing whatever he pleases.
Fair enough. He's just on his way now.
Yeah, he just wanted a hug, a little holding, and then everyone needs a hug sometimes.
Hmm.
Or a
Well,
reassuring
exactly.
pat on the back.
Hmm. That's understandable. There's a zombie. Out. Out of here. Rude. Hmm. I mean, if you need anything for your tea shop, I mean, lots of flowers around here. Lots of
There's another one.
trees as well. Yes, there are also lots of zombies, evidently. Sir, please, I'm trying to have a conversation.
All I need is your beautiful face to come visit every once in a while.
I think I could manage that.
Heck yeah, go come drink some tea. Oh my god, there's 2 turtles.
There are a lot, actually. There's another one behind you and another one back there. It's like 4.
It's turtle-tastic.
They're just wandering around. I never really noticed until now. They are very cute.
Yeah, you'll notice despite the dangers and the absolute terror that this world holds, a lot of cute things. Have you seen one of the otters yet?
I have. Some of them have visited while I've been fishing. They stole a few of my clams.
They're
One of them gave me
absolutely
a pearl, though.
adorable. They remind me of the tiny dragons from back home.
Tiny dragons?
Little fluffy little guys, big old noodles.
Goodness, I've only seen one dragon, and she, tried to kill us.
Ah, these ones are docile. They get a
Mm.
little pampered and spoiled. They're usually like advisors to important people. But they're very adorable. Very, very much seeking attention if they go out. I got to scratch one once. It was so soft.
It does sound nice. That's kind of like a dog, like an intelligent.
Oh, it's
Dog's
much
really
smaller. It
smaller than
was
a dog.
about the size of the otters, except a bit longer.
Goodness. Yeah, I mainly see bigger dogs around, like mostly the more wolfish dogs. Especially back home, they were used to help guard things. The town mostly. People's stuff if they could.
I think I murdered Fluff. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Well, time to talk to the voices in my head in character. How's it going, Trees? Honestly, that means that whenever I'm on, I can just, come on by and just join. Play fake video games in my mind, you know? That's how insane we are already. Honestly, I kind of want to eat the trees. Like, it looks so crunchy. Just eat the tree. A nom 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 nom. A nom 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 nom. Wonder if I can dig a hole where I put it like here. Come on. I summon the... I thought so. Your internet has decided no.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Well, that was actually a little worse than usual.
I wonder why.
Usually it kicks me out of Minecraft and has me not able to do anything in Discord for a bit. This time it just broke everything.
We love it when everything breaks.
Yeah, friggin' my internet browser went down as well. Usually it just like
Hoi hoi
buffers
Zen.
for a bit.
Okay, I'm
Zen.
drinking. Zen, come do law stuff. Stop whatever you're doing and come do lore.
Quit your job, join my law server.
Yeah. Quit your job, come and just play the haha funny game.
I'm not on EV. You could be.
You could be. Just come and chat with me, join.
I don't have a job.
What are you talking about? Your job is looking pretty. You do a very good job at it.
Hot bag. I got a quest book hat. I got a book on my head.
Book.
Book.
Rejected.
What? No reading here. We're all literate.
Fun fact. Leah's very slow at reading. She is terrible at reading.
Reading is the one thing Fluff can do properly.
I can't wait to sound out every little message I read. It's gonna be great. It's not my fault that none of this stuff is written in her tongue. That's adorable.
It is. Bug gave it to me the other day.
It's cute as heck.
It is. Oh, what? Holy shit. A chicken. Chimkin.
Would you like your boat back? Would you like
I have two others.
boat?
That is a clam. Boat.
So have you been into the town much, or?
Just once or twice. Mostly just checking in on the guild. Suppose out of habit by now. Ugh.
Have you checked on them today? It's important to remind people daily that you care about them.
I haven't talked to many of the townsfolk.
Come on! We're going for a journey then.
Okay.
You gotta know your way around town. That's like #1 importance. How else are you gonna buy things?
I don't.
How else are you gonna make friends? How else are you going to meet people? How else are you going to, you know, find people other than your new neighbor from the looks of it? Oh, 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 oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Could you break the
That's
boat,
fine.
please?
Give me
Oh, there it
one.
goes. It's having some serious hive lag.
Oh.
The mind freezes.
Oh. I mean, it happens sometimes.
Ah, pigs.
Huh?
What is
Yeah,
happening?
that's alright.
Is that diegetic or non-diegetic? Am I insane?
I think it's I think it's in the one.
It's very loud.
It is. I'd say there's a mob with a backpack, but
I just ran all the way home because I wasn't sure what it was. I thought I was dying.
oh, it's gone now.
Okay. I guess. Oh, that was strange.
My best guess is moth did something. Oh no.
That's okay. And where were we? Right, the town. I'm
We're getting
assuming
collared. We might want to
you've met
hurry.
Octavia.
Who?
The guard lady.
I was under the impression there were multiple.
She's usually on during my little walkabouts. She turns a blind eye to me jumping the fence.
I've not seen anyone that's like said anything while I jumped the fence. The gate doesn't seem to open.
Oh, they open it when you ask them really nicely, but they're all about like making sure everyone is safe and like, you know, not dying.
Oh, I just kind of.
But yeah, that's Octavia. Hi.
Hello.
Yes, I will bring you tea on my next journey. I swear. Yes, it'll be rose. Don't worry. Very fussy. Not a fan of green tea. Tried to give it to her once.
I'm not too picky when it comes to tea and things.
Now, I don't know about you, but I tend to get a lot of weird feelings within the town. Makes me a little jittery.
Oh.
So I apologize if you see me freeze.
That's alright. People. There are a lot of people here.
I'm assuming that when you fell through the sky, it was somewhere around here.
I was in the guild.
In the guild. That's a new one.
Yeah. A lot of us were when this came down. It looks a little bit different to when we got. It's strange how it changed because it didn't really look. It's mostly the inside. The outside's mostly the same, other than that really strange stained glass window.
It's rather pretty, don't you think?
It's unpleasant.
Oh?
Reminder. It's somewhat reminiscent of the rift that was above the guild in Eldenburn. We all dropped from it. Gosh, I'm fairly certain I was around the side of it, off to the left. It fell in a very barren area. We fell in someone's house, which, well, that was unfortunate for them. It just amazes me how there's this whole town around here where the guild is when last world there was just nothing at all. It was all rotted ground.
That sounds
Pretty much
disgusting.
Though the poppy field was rather close by, and that was nice. It was sort of a savanna-ish area. Don't think I've been in here.
The restaurant?
No.
Pretty nice. A little mouse folk lady. She's pretty cool.
Oh.
Though, don't try to steal from her.
Oh.
Rat and mouse teeth hurt when they nibble you.
Oh. Interesting. I've never really seen many mice.
Really?
No, they just weren't native to the part of the world I was in.
What about bunny people and werewolves and Makote?
Makote?
Cat people. Though they don't like being called that. It's very insensitive.
Well, I mean, those sorts of hybrid, what were they called? Demi-human creatures aren't really a thing where I'm from, and I met a couple back in Eldenburn. Obviously, Axis was a moth folk. Gosh, who else? There was oh, sorry, everyone I can remember is fairly non-human specifically. Have you met Berry? He's literally a berry.
Nope.
He is very much just a big blueberry that can
I haven't met many of you new folk.
do magic. But there was also Mel, who I mentioned before, was mushroom fairy. I think she was just natively mushroom. There was also Server. He was a glitch. I don't know. He talked about this thing called a motherboard often. I don't know why his mother was bored, but
I mean,
yeah, he could kind of walk through walls, and he didn't like water. He'd sort of teleport
I don't understand
away.
what that's got to do with his mother being bored, but
No, he said it came from the motherboard. So I try not to think about it too hard.
you know, that's hurting my brain. Water.
I think there was Finwick, who was an elf. Goodness. There were a couple of other moths around as well. It was Dish. He was a scientist sort of person. Didn't believe in magic at all. Said like magic's just science we don't understand, which factually incorrect. Science and magic are two completely separate things. You can use them intertwined, but if you try and use them interchangeably, that's that things get messy then. Science has a lot more rules around it generally, and different rules. Well, from what I've seen at least.
Alright, I don't know what science is, but based on what you've said, it's pretty cool. Yup, that's gonna be my stance on science. I'm assuming it's in the same vein as the technology that Leo likes. So, good job, you. Woo.
I have no idea. But well, I'm trying to think who else was there. I'm drawing a blank.
That's okay. Sometimes it takes a bit for your body to adjust to the new place. You might seem that, like, a few things might not be too fresh in your memory. Some things might fade, but you know, that's just memory.
Yes, well. It's concerning when it happened literally just the other day, though it's been a full couple of days.
Imagine having actual days with the sun.
Yeah, days is not really a thing here. That's been an adjustment period.
Oh, you'll get used to it. Took me like a while to get used to it.
Mm. Yes, I. It's really hard to know when to sleep when there's no day-night cycle.
You just learn to sleep when you need to sleep.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I could really sleep right now, or I could choose not to sleep right now. Or...
It's fine. I promise I wasn't shooting at the person that was around.
I'd hope not. We can't both be. I don't want to get kicked out.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to do that. Yeah, so there were a few people, though not many were as friendly as you are.
Oh, you
Pretty
think
much
I'm friendly?
I mean, yeah, you've given me tea, you've talked to me, we aren't at each other's throats after like 10 minutes of conversation.
Would you prefer if I was? Is that easier for you?
No. I mean, you haven't brought me to literally a slaughterhouse for villagers, which isn't a very high bar to pass, but
This is what I mean by everything you say seems concerning. I feel like you just need uh anyone who isn't insane.
I mean,
And I don't qualify for that, and I'm still doing better than these other people.
a lot of them were alright. Shroom Queen liked giving me ducks.
Ducks are very
They
good.
were they were nice. Yeah. Gosh, I had to have had like 9, 10 maybe. There were a lot of ducks. There was also Daryl. He was a Drigme. He was like a native to the place, but he just kind of moved in one day. I also had Bear, the dog, and Donut. Had a couple of penguins as well. That was a little bit of a strange one.
Penwing? Penguin.
Penguins. They're kind of
Pegwin.
large, flightless birds. You know, have you met Danger?
Yes. He is not a
Danger are the
jellyfish. And he is not a
kind of
pufferfish. And he is not a robot.
no, he's not. He's sort of a. I think he said he was a bird, but kind of like Danger, where Danger can't really fly, or at least he said he can't fly. But still a bird, and penguins are really good swimmers. They like the cold, so I made them a sort of ice area. There was also Glitch Cow, who kind of just phased out of a fence in front of me one day, and so I built him a house.
That seems really nice of you.
I actually made Glitch Cow's house before I made my own. I was just sort of living in like a covered area. Didn't have any walls, but sweet berries are very good for keeping things out.
I need you to understand that you need to make yourself a house, not only because you deserve one, but because it is very dangerous. As nice as it is to make pets and friends' houses, please
Yes,
make yourself a house.
I was actually like mostly living underground at that place. I did have protection from things.
Please make yourself an actual house. You deserve something proper.
I did end up making my house, and I will make a house. That's definitely on the agenda of things to do. I need someone to
I'm going to check on you every. I was going to say day, but I guess that expression doesn't really work. I'm going to check on you frequently with tea, and I will keep doing so and keep bombarding you with tea until you make yourself a house.
And that, well,
Please make
what if I
yourself a
don't make
very
myself
nice
a house
house.
and then you keep bombarding me with tea?
Once you make a house, I'll come visit you for tea parties.
That sounds nice.
Tea parties and this potion making thing.
That's only if we can find the nether.
I'm sure there's got to be some kind of equivalent in this world. I found equivalents to most things.
I mean, there are blaze rods,
Yeah.
and those are a nether thing. It's just nether wart for most. Though
Yep,
you can
there
make
goes the
weakness
train.
potions, but yep, that thing amazes and terrifies me at the same time.
I will never get on it.
That is understandable.
I don't know how my magic will work with that magic. Too much
Apparently it's not
magic.
even magic.
It's a flying train. I feel like there's got to be something going on.
Yeah. Star seemed convinced that I wasn't, but
I don't trust it.
It's very disconcerting. Sort of goes from one place to another. Concerningly quickly. Like, impossibly quickly.
That's why I don't trust it. But I do trust you, don't I? Hello.
Hi.
You can do it so cute.
There you go.
You make the cutest little sounds.
They are very cute. Baby. Otto.
They keep getting stuck on the bridge, like they're afraid of the stairs.
Oh dear. There you
Here
go.
they go.
Oh, they probably see the water and they're like, why? Oh. Just killed a fish.
Oh yeah, they gotta eat somehow. Now look at them, they're being adorable. So cute.
They are very cute.
You know what else is cute?
Hmm?
You know what else is cute?
The tortoises?
You. I feel like you need to hear more compliments in your life as well. Maybe I'll do that when I drop off tea. Compliment you.
That's unnecessary.
Is it?
I mean, generally speaking.
Do you not want to be told that you're brilliant? Amazing? Fabulous? Gorgeous?
Evidence to the contrary, but most of those
Brighter than the stars in the sky.
I mean, they're not very bright here.
Brighter than the stars of other skies. Duck.
It's strange looking at the sky here. Or even just... It's familiar, but not. I know where the stars should be, and I know where the stars were, and I know where some of these stars are, but it's different. Ah. Duck. Duck. On your head.
Quack.
Duck off your head.
Quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Ducks are very nice.
Quack.
They're good companions as well.
Like I said, many good companions here. If you know where to look for them.
I suppose so. don't think it'd be a good idea to stand behind here for long.
No, it's fine. Most
I
of
don't
the
think
people are weirdly content now because of the walls. Not as many proactive people.
It is nice in here, but too many people for me. Too.
I'm concerned for
large.
them. The walls are gonna fall one day. They're not gonna be ready.
Well, I've seen a few that seem to be guards around, so.
Oh, please. They just pick up a weapon and swing it around. They've never actually fought things. Nothing strong, anyway.
Though there are definitely some things that you can't really fight.
You have no idea. At least within this world. I'm sure that you fought plenty of... I mean, you said that you were fighting a dragon at one point, or the dragon was fighting you, and...
The dragon was surprisingly not the worst part of that encounter. That was the weird experiment things. They were not very friendly at all.
Safety holes.
I am not dying here. Yeah, that works.
The doors are made like this so that you can have safety holes.
Yes, I had doors like this. It's quite a useful sort of door.
Yeah. Sorry, I kind of panicked. I went into Leo's place. It's quite nice if you ever get a chance to actually explore it.
That chicken? There's chicken up there.
Yeah, there is. Did you see my chickens?
No, I don't believe so. Didn't happen. Oh, that's a trapdoor. There's a very deep hole.
It's not that deep. Grow all my tea down here as well.
Oh. Oh, it just goes into water. That's why it looked deeper.
Yeah. In case I lose my grip.
That's fair.
I'm hoping someday I'll get a few more of the more docile animals down here. They seem to be in really short supply.
I assume it's a sort of effect of having no sun.
I mean, probably.
Really... Close that back up. This is quite a cozy place.
Thank you. If you ever need books, I have plenty, but most of them are picture books.
No, the only books I really have a use for at the moment, ones I can write in myself.
Oh, stay.
Okay, I can do that.
Gift.
Oh, thank you. I did need one of these.
More usable than tea. Tea you can only drink once.
You can read
I
the book multiple times.
apologize about the scribbles on the inside of the cover.
It's okay. It adds character. It's fairly important where I'm from, but generally it's considered that when you if you're with an item long enough, you sort of impart some of yourself with it, and when you die, you sort of, your essence is still there. I don't think a lot of people really share the same beliefs, obviously, because different worlds, but like, sort of like, you die 3 deaths, it's believed, where I'm from. You die the first time, obviously, when your heart stops beating. Then the second time is, well, second and third don't really have a set order. You can die the second time, but not the third. Or the third time, and then not the second. The second is when you can no longer be considered when you could no longer be revived in any means, as like a zombie or revived properly. And third is obviously when you're forgotten. But items and things are important so that something in the world will remember you. You know?
Oh. It's an interesting way of looking at it.
That's why I have this coat. My friend helped me make it. Wasn't originally this color. That was also a mishap.
I think it suits you.
A little bit of accidental thematical coloring with it, I suppose.
I believe in you. Now, you have to build a house so that you can put a bee in it.
I see. It's very large when it drops.
It's a big beefy boy. A big beefy bee.
A big beefy.
A bee.
Big. That is a rather large skull.
You just wait till you see some of the things that, you know.
I mean, it's hard to be hanging up on a wall.
Hmm? I mean...
It's about as tall as I am.
You should have seen the creature it came off.
I don't think I'd want to.
It's pretty terrifying.
Yes, I'd assume so.
I would recommend, if you don't enjoy weaponry, like I do, have people that are willing to fight things for you. I would not have survived against that thing.
I know my way around a sword. Never been particularly the best at it, but I know enough to live and not.
Swords are terrifying.
Yes, I generally prefer to bow. A lot less.
At some point I'm gonna have to get that chicken down.
I'm sure if you just pushed him a little bit, he'd float down.
I don't know if I'd want him to float down. I don't want him to get hurt.
Chickens are very good at not getting hurt when it comes to. I did not realize there was a path there. Hi. Well, he fell off anyway.
You're right there.
Yep.
Just gonna go put you somewhere safe.
Over there. Oh, there you go.
Would you mind opening the trapdoor?
Yep, I can do that. There we go.
I will call you Gregory.
Gregory the chicken.
Yes. Because we've got Greg, Steve, Amanda. That last one doesn't like me very much. The yellow one, he doesn't have a name yet.
No.
Then we have Brittany the sheep
Mm.
and Sienna the cow.
Those are lovely names. Nice.
Sienna's really sassy. Don't let her talk to you.
Mm.
Don't listen to her. She loves stirring up chaos.
Of course.
Honestly, I thought the sheep would be worse. Not to be like animalist, but oof.
Hey.
You never just open doors?
Yeah. Thank you.
I realize I still need to make up for the...
It happens. I mean, if you need food, I have some bread.
Oh, I'm good. We got plenty of berries. Plenty of eggs. And plenty of bits and pieces.
Nice. You do have a nice place, even if it's just under someone else's.
I didn't want to be too far. Honestly, you
Mhm.
should see my first home.
Mhm.
It's a bit far away though, so I figured I'd move closer.
Fair.
It's about 3,000, 4,000 blocks.
Hmm.
As the
I-
crow flies.
Never really thought to move far from, I suppose, the guild.
Well, I mean, when I was first here, there wasn't a guild.
Understandable. Yeah, so when I first fell into Eldengar, well, I was right next to the guild, so I think I fell in at the same time as the guild, which seems to be becoming a recurring thing. I'd like it not to be, but
Maybe connected to the guild.
really hope not. That building doesn't seem to have brought much, but pain, really.
It's not good.
Hmm. But it's a fairly decent building.
It's certainly big.
It is.
Did you
No,
guys really have enough people to fill it out?
That wasn't even ours. It came from somewhere else. I arrived there separately. But at the same time, kind of like some of the others did this time, but no, there was only one person from the guild that came with it.
I can't
And another
imagine
person
having
came
enough
later.
people. It's too
Yeah.
much. Too big.
Yes, yes, it is. There were quite a few of us. The tables have been filled before, for the most part. From what I've seen, at least. And apparently, looking at the logs, there were more, so many more.
You can look into logs.
There were logs in the previous world. They were audio logs mostly, but there was one in a book. I did have the transcription somewhere, but
Not actual logs.
no, not. actual logs.
I'm gonna ask you to read the log.
No, not quite there. But you were hoping to make a cafe, weren't you?
I was, yes. Tea. I'm thinking maybe somewhere between that path and this path, like in the middle.
Sort of like down there.
Yeah. A nice little place.
It's a perfect little spot. It'd be fairly visible. Well,
That's what I'm hoping for. I need it to be visible enough so that plenty of people want to come get tea. Because we like tea.
Yes, tea's nice.
Do you want more tea?
I'm okay.
Oh, yeah. I hope you adjust to this world. Well, at least for as long as you can.
I hope the people I meet are as nice as you are.
Oh, I doubt it.
You're honest.
Well, yeah, I don't gain anything by lying.
Fair.
I want to go home someday.
Yes,
You seem very smart. If you find a way, please let me know.
I think that's what a lot of us are looking for. I think there was talk of working with Spirit to find a way to take control back of the rifts and be able to send people home.
Would be nice.
I thought I didn't back in Eldengar. It was nice there. I know I've only talked about the people that were somewhat less than ideal, but there were
the negative things will always stick in your mind more than the positives.
But I do. I said once that there was only one thing that I really missed about my home. Now there are a couple of more, considering the lack of sun here, but I want to get back to her. She's
I might stay up late baking tonight. Baking apple pies. Apple pies are always good.
I'd best let you get to that then.
Right, yes, yeah, yes. If you ever need me, you know where to find me. Hopefully I'll have a nice little tea spot eventually. Build your house, please.
I will. I'll find the sorts of materials I want to know. I'll get right on that.
Stay safe.
I will. That's that's the goal. You too. It's been nice talking to you, and I don't say that often.
I hope the rest of the new folk are as nice as you are, Fluff. You are.
I'm not often known for being nice.
Well, you seem pretty nice.
Suppose it just depends on the person.
I'd hate to see the people that don't think you're a nice person.
They sometimes have reason to. It's generally a mutual hatred.
Well, I will see you around then.
Yes.
Oh, did you want your boat back?
Keep it. You've given me a lantern and a book. You can have a boat.
I get a
You
boat.
never
I'm gonna
wanna
go
visit
frame the
me.
boat.
You can use the boat to come visit me.
Oh, that's true. Only the
Yeah.
jungle boat.
Thank you.
Of course.
Think.
Always here to be talked to.
Best get going. Sorry.
No, it's
What's that?
okay. Honestly, the lawn probably needs a trim.
Yeah, looking a little bit tidier. Ow.
What did you do?
Skeleton.
Are you okay?
Shut up.
Don't get shot at. Love the day. At least you didn't look at an Enderman.
Yeah.
Oof. Am I the first to lose at Canon Life?
I think you might be.
Shiitake.
Be number one.
I'm number one at something, guys.
Real.
Be proud of me.
Yippee. It's okay, I think. Well, actually, no, I don't think Moth was last season. Imagine losing a life as a mage.
I will come over there and I will hit you.
I was like the third last before, you know, the world got destroyed to lose a life.
No one tell Moth that I've lost a life.
Leaderboard of deaths. I think Moth was online.
No, he doesn't know that it was a law death. It's fine.
I mean, when I had a law death, it was like just me. Like I was doing solo law, and I literally went to this guy's like, guys, I think I lost the canon life to a berry bush.
Can you imagine to a berry bush?
To be fair, I was on half a heart with no hunger.
Oh, Fluff.
No, it was purposeful. It was
Law
to show
reasons.
the law reason of Fluff is somewhat silly, goofy, and forgot that they needed to do those things.
Dang. Yeah. Moth doesn't know that I've lost a law death. It's on my skill tracker though. I've got my deaths being tracked there as well.
Mm.
Because I figured it would be easier. Just keep it all in the same place.
That is a good idea. I just kind of remember it. And like, I have the VODs. I got caught in 4K.
Imagine. Did you know you can sit on the toilets, by the way?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
And you can flush them. It's great.
Mm.
It's brilliant. I actually should probably be getting off soon because I do have work in the morning.
Yeah, so do I.
I might like make dinner and then hop back on and then start figuring out where to actually put the little cafe I want to make.
Mm.
As nice as the actual like town is, oh my gosh, the amount of lag. I walk in there and I die.
Yeah.
So I want a place that people can meet up without having to deal with the lag.
Yeah, I think anywhere that isn't spawn is because of the amount of NPCs we have. I think we have like 20, 25-ish.
Something
maybe?
like that. And then considering that I'm supposed to be like a quest giver, I want a neutral location.
Yeah.
I don't want to be bringing people to my own home. Or Leo's.
Welcome to my house, do this thing. Yeah. Cafe would be nice. Oh my god, it's like a D&D quest start. Meet at the tavern, meet at the cafe.
Guys, we're gonna meet at the cafe, drink some tea, and then we're going to defeat a lich.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I need to brew so much more tea though.
I need to just start doing more with the actual Farmer's Delights mod.
It's pretty fun.
It is. I was using it a lot last season. I just haven't made the farm to haven't just made enough items to, I only have corn and cabbage currently. I've corn, cabbage, wheat, and melon.
I've got potatoes.
George.
Would you like some potatoes?
I do actually have a couple of potatoes and carrots.
And we've got eggplant, I think.
Oh, we have eggplant. I think.
Sorry, grapes. We have
No
grapes.
more.
Would you like grapes?
No, I don't particularly enjoy grapes.
Grapes and potatoes.
Grapes and potatoes.
I've just been harvesting Leo's stuff and replanting it for him.
That's fair.
I got a little.
First day, I just kind of kept stealing the cabbages from spawn. Cause like, I was running out of food, so I just kind of like yoinked the cabbages and let them grow. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go bother them up and say, hey, I accidentally lost all of my law stuff.
I plead oopsie daisy.
I was in a cave and it was very scary and I forgot.
Oh my gosh, the caves. Oh my gosh, I hate them. I hate them so much. That's why I'm making my own mine. I don't want to be in the caves.
Yeah, I got killed by a cave dweller and then I was getting my stuff back, but I forgot that the backpacks kind of fling away from your stuff. So I think the backpack that had my logs and the photo in it got despawned.
That doesn't sound.
So I'm gonna have to get those back, and it's like, will
Fluff,
not
that's an
let
oh
me
no.
spawn them in because that is in fact a law. Or I'm gonna have to make a couple of books and make a camera and get some paper.
You'll be fine. You've got this.
Yeah, it was a little inconvenient. I can't even find the. Oh, there it is. Let me see if I can't find. Yeah, no, it's definitely not here. I don't have it on me, do I? No. Because I knew that the backpack was on my back. It was just. At least I think it was. Did I put it down? Please tell me I put it down. I don't think I did, though. So the rest of our backpacks are... Wait, no, it's right here. It's right here. I never had it on. Oh my god. Never mind, it's fine. I do have my law stuff.
Huh.
I
Heck yeah.
genuinely just left it at home.
So I spent a lot of time figuring out the computers thing as well.
Yeah.
It's actually really interesting if you end up doing stuff with Fluff with that.
Yeah. I was friggin' helping figure out the computer stuff before.
Oh my gosh,
Leo
it's
knows
so
it a lot
fun.
more than me.
1 second,
But,
I need to gulp some water.
Glub glub.
Nom nom nom. We've got a pipeline punch energy drink that I've been slowly drinking.
Fair enough. I mean, I have that aloe vera drink that
Yeah.
went off like yesterday.
Which I feel like
Okay.
isn't a good idea to drink, but at the same time, they're really tasty.
And I'm not dead yet. So.
Yeah.
I need to like name this backpack.
I
mean,
feel
it's
like
gray and it's the only gray backpack I own currently, but it's the backpack that has log 3, log 4, log 7, log 9, the trials, and my photo. Have you seen the image? Probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
Why are you sleeping? You can't.
I'm
sleep.
reading chat. And I'm looking and being like, oh, should we rejoin like Moth and stuff? Or
We can.
we're no longer lore live.
Yeah, we're just regular around.
But I also don't want to intrude.
I mean, it's Moth.
That's a good point. Would you like to join me in stretching?
Oh, what stretching? You
Uh,
actually do fancy stretches, don't you?
I do tend to, but you can do whatever stretch best suits you.
I can do a fancy stretch.
Today we're going to take our hands. We're going to put them both above our head. We're going to bend one, grab it with our other hand, and we're just going to give it a gentle pull behind our head. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. You might hear a tiny little crack. That's all good. Don't worry about it unless it starts hurting.
That's just my spine.
SpaghettiOs turns out a broken spine.
Yippee! More hospital beds.
Oh, really? Wait, they're not talking in there? You want me to come and make some chaos? I'll come in there, King,
Yeah.
and I'll make all the chaos.
Yeah,
Come and
we'll
ask
do
them
that.
about their teas.
Who needs a spine TMH? Exactly, Zen.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go jump in that one if you wanted to join me.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Right? Hello?
What's your
Hello?
favorite tea?
I don't have a favorite tea. Well, that's a
the
trope.
kind
I
you
like
can drink?
raspberry. I like
Green
raspberry
tea.
tea.
Nice. Raspberry's so good.
I crashed my game by getting out of bed.
How'd you get? How'd you get How'd you get glowstone? Oh, never mind. I know exactly where you got this.
These are redstone lamps.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it actually crashed. I hit escape.
I
And now
got
it's
it from the
crashing.
airship, but I was wondering if you had any
Yeah.
extra because I've only got about half the floor done. But
I had to-
so look
I'll be
look what
back.
I've
I
look
did
what I've done
actually-
over
I
here.
think-
Jesus.
That's goofy. I'm gonna go take a pickaxe to the redstone lamps inside that blimp, and also the ones in the chest because I never grabbed them.
Yeah, I grabbed the ones in the chest.
Also, the lure is pretty interesting.
Imagine having lore.
You want to
Yeah.
catch us up? Tell
Imagine.
us what happened because I did not watch the stream.
I would
Well, I
also
mean, we're
like to
still
know.
streaming.
Wow.
I'm about to stop now. I was just seeing who's live so I
Oh.
can raid them. Because
If you need
It's
people, I
crashed.
probably have people.
it's crashed
Oh,
again.
7.
That's the third time this stream that it's crashed.
One of my friends is playing Dark Souls, and the other one's playing Dead by Daylight.
I think I've got some people online, but I'm not sure how long they'll go for.
Where am I?
Fair.
No
sorry
way.
about the random explosions and everything.
Dude, the Archmage the Archmage, whatever the
The
fuck
Archivogre?
dude's called. Yeah, he's in the water close to our base. He followed
Okay,
you guys.
guys,
What?
gals,
I'm
non-binary
kidding.
pals, and shrooms of all sizes.
He's like he's close.
we
He's in
are
between
going
us
to
and
go
the
and
blimp.
raid
He's
a
before the
beautiful
exit
bean.
portal for the train.
This bean is a itty bitty streamer who I follow who does some Final Fantasy stuff. Hopefully you will enjoy them. I really enjoy them. It's got nothing to do with the fact that their model's really cute. You have no proof. I will thank each and every one of you for sticking around. I plan to try and stream a bit more regularly now that I've got a actual plan. I still won't put a schedule up because I hate sticking to schedules. Go be good little shroomies and say hi for me.